2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it. Welcome to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, a series on the brink. A Western Conference champion could very well be crowned here in Game 4. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty, Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. They've got Flag, and it's Booker in at the 5. And for the Lakers, we've got Noel, and it's Davidson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've dominated the series and are now in position to clinch the conference championship in front of their home fans.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a topsy-turvy series. I don't know of anyone who thought they'd sweep, but here they are. If they close this out tonight, they'll go into the finals with a lot of momentum and a lot of rest.
Daniels passes to the natural. To the paint. Davidson's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Reed, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here are the Lakers now. Pass to Booth. Here's the natural. Cartwright with a rebound. Out to the right wing. To the wing, right side. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
The natural can't hit. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Davidson. Uses the glass on the layup. Davidson's got his second basket of the game.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Reed, covered by Daniels. Down low. Here's Flag. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Noel pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The natural passes to Daniels. Inside. Here's the natural. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Here's Flag. From 7.
They're a little slow out of the gates. Just 1 for 4 from the field so far.
To the inside. The natural. Buries it down low. The natural's got his second bucket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Reed. Knocks it loose. The 3 is up. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers lead by 6. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The natural gets the bucket. The natural's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Timeout called, the Warriors. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Reed with it. Pass to McLeod. And too long on the shot.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Warriors trail by 8. There's 1:40 left to play in the first quarter. Good.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's the natural. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
McLeod gets the bucket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Here's the natural. Give him 8 points now. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Wang. And again, it's the Lakers.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to the natural. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
McLeod gets the bucket. McLeod's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
The natural passes to Mobley. To the middle. The natural gets the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter here. Right wing. Here's Walsh. Misses the 3. Here's Wang. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's Los Angeles, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. Back after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on.
What a terrific lead pass.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Pass to Flag. Pure from three-point range.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe...
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. The Lakers lead by 16. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, the natural in their last time out against the Warriors was a big factor. He dropped 20 and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. As so often is the case, he made his presence felt throughout the evening. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Down low. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So, and he They go strong with
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Out to the right wing. Takes the three, and the Warriors with another three.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Yes, it's good. The Naturals got 16 points.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Warriors trail by 15. Reed passes to McLeod. Here's Cartwright. Deflected.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to McLeod. Here's Barry. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Wang. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To the inside. And he converts the layup. Give him 8 points now.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Cartwright. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Lakers ahead, up 19. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. Warriors trail by 19. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. They've got Flag, and it's Reed in at the point guard.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to the natural. Here's Cartwright. And here's Reed. Now here's Booker. Shot clock at 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's the natural. Good on the bucket. The Naturals got 18.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they really are committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Booker. Newell pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Reed, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Count it. The Naturals got 4 points this quarter.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight back on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Count it.
Ain't now.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Now here's Reed. Still without a bucket. Pass to Flag. Fires the 3. Cartwright gets the bucket.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Timeout called, the Lakers. Freeman Liberty's checked in for Daniels. And Golden State also making a switch. Walsh is checked in. The Lakers lead by 18. Here's the natural. Give him 20. Pass to Davidson. To the paint. Here's the natural. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Warriors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. From deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here is Freeman Liberty. The shot's good. Freeman Liberty's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Warriors trail by 17. Pass to Booker. Here's Walsh. And Booker with the jam.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
To the middle. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Walsh. Another 3 for Golden State.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The natural gets the bucket. The natural's got 8 here in this quarter.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Golden State calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Warriors making a switch here. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. We've got Newell, and it's Booth in at the 3s, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Warriors trail by 19. For 3, drills it from deep.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
Here's the natural. Pass to Booth. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Now here's Reed, guarded closely. And here's Flagg outside. Rebounded by Daniels.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
They grab their own miss. And he gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
Well, he enjoys deflating the opposition with those extra possessions.
That shot wide open.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. From outside the arc, nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Here's the natural. Knocked loose. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Sinks it from distance.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A chance to check out our player of the game.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Well, the Western Conference belongs to them, and he's a huge reason why. He's answered the group and has played some incredible basketball during this postseason run. Intercepted. Here's Cartwright. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
He gets it in there.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Warriors trail by 10. It's Reed, high post. That one goes in. Reed's got his first basket.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
A minute and a half left in the game. Launches it. Rebound by the Lakers. Newell's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booth.
Now that's defensive presence. Harassing the shooter and grabbing the miss.
And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Freeman Liberty's checked in for the Lakers. Flags checked in for the Warriors. Los Angeles leading by 10.
And there aren't many feelings like this in sports. Knowing you've earned a trip to the NBA Finals, a special moment for the Lakers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
Boy, what an impressive showing from them here in these conference finals. Right from the jump, they looked like the more dominant and confident team, and they just steamrolled their way to a sweep in this one.
And there was never any doubt who the best team in this series was. They didn't just beat their opponent, they decimated them, not even allowing them to win one game in this series. They have to feel good about themselves heading into the NBA Finals.
And what a huge performance it was for the natural.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
And the Warriors with possession, down by 12. Pass to Cartwright. Newell pulls it in. Here's the natural, and that one is stuffed right through. And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on.
And I tell you what, they have earned the title of champions of the West. Well earned, well deserved, and all of the organization deserves an awful lot of credit. The front office, the coaching staff, the players, their families, a lot of sacrifice goes into becoming a champion.
Indeed, and now one final challenge for them to overcome. Maybe the biggest challenge they've faced yet.
Yeah, and you know at this stage of the playoffs, it can get exhausting. But the energy they had to close out this series was incredible. They'll be carrying some serious momentum into the finals.
So for tonight, they'll celebrate being the Western Conference champions. But tomorrow, all attention on the NBA Finals. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
And all of the organization deserves an awful lot of credit.